Greetings, great people. As always, I come to you with complete love, compassion, and most importantly, gratitude. Life is hard enough. That's where my energy is pretty much feeling today. Before I dive into that, I want to also rate my mental health for today. Today I'm about a 7. I'm above average, feeling kind of peaceful. Pushing through a few things while, of course, dealing with those daily challenges that come forth every day. That's what life brings, and you just have to push through it. So, man, and because of that, why add unnecessary things or distractions in our lives when life is already hard enough? I'm noticing a very trending situation among all of us with the presidential race coming up, with other energies just coming up, just daily life things. And I'm just seeing a lot of people are feeling some type of way these days. And I think it's really this presidential election because I've never seen where because certain people choose a certain way of life when it comes to politics, that means you shouldn't socialize or be kind or friendly to the other person that's choosing to vote or participate in a certain activity that you may or may not agree with. I'm very vocal when asked that I don't vote. The last time I voted was for Obama, and I didn't see any so-called change that was supposed to be promoted or done. So I just say, hey, man, that part of my life, I'm not going to get into. But I do carry strong opinions about both sides, Donald Trump and the newly appointed Democratic presidential candidate, Kamala Harris. And I just carry strong opinions about both of them. But honestly, I truly believe that we need to start voting for ourselves, putting our passion behind ourselves and doing the very best we can to navigate through this way of life. And I truly believe that we all can do that without thinking so much about what they're doing in the White House and what they're doing in Ukraine and what they're doing in Palestine and what they're doing in Iraq and Iran and all these other places. I've never understood why there's so much attention about international things when we have so many problems here within our own base of land, United States, or whatever you want to call this land. Life is hard enough, So I think from a mental health standpoint, we need to lock in on the things that's important to us individually. Hey, if politics are important to you, if your faith system, religion is important to you, then live through that. Whatever it is, if your family is important to you, your friendships, your business-ships, then focus on that. But to start adding unnecessary distractions to any of our lives is just really a waste of energy. You start bringing on that anxiety, that overthinking, the too much scrolling and being a part of social media and reading comments and letting them impact your daily life. It's cool when it's entertaining. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's literally distracting you from accomplishing your own personal goals or becoming more of a productive person, then that's when I find it to be a problem. Because again, life is already hard enough. It really is. So whatever we decide within ourselves that we can live and speak proudly of, that's it. But the main thing that I just do not like, that burns me of late, is that if I don't agree with you, it's always assumed that I don't like you or you shouldn't like me because we have different perspectives on different ways of life. No, I just don't agree with that. You haven't done anything to me personally. I just don't agree with that thought process which you carry on that particular subject. That's it. And that's all. It's nothing more to it. But I've noticed, especially in our community, the Black community, and even in the men community, even in the women community, just in general, that when people don't agree, they attach that to, I don't like him. I don't like her. She believe in this and he believe in that, so I don't like them. I'm like, damn, why you just can't respect their point of view? It's not, messing up your life. It's not messing up the way you live, the way you think. You just don't agree on that particular thing. So I want to just change that part of the world if I could, and I can do that by being in my space here on the Iaminnerstanding channel. When the people that have taken the time to listen and watch these videos, you'll see that, look, I'm focused on what we can focus on about men's mental health, minding your own motherfucking business, staying in solitude, right? I'm finding that you time, that me time, because without that entity, you'll always be out here shuckling and jiving or looking for the next best thing or trying to be a part of a crowd that don't want to be a part of you and all these other different energies. So that's what I want people to take. Life is hard enough. So focus on you more. Focus on the things that's important and really over and understand. And just because you disagree with somebody with somebody does not mean that you don't have to like them or don't have to deal with them or something like that. It's just that particular phase of life. You just don't agree with where they're coming from. So keep those things in mind. Push through. Be you. Always, by every and any means necessary. Until next time, peace and love. Your boy.